Hey, Lori, how you doing? And hope everything is going well with you. Colin from Kincaid Outdoors, how you doing? Tonight we're talking a little bit of everything, but specifically a little bit on grilled cheese. Please forgive me. That's what I was actually looking at when I was here. I was actually considering going in to making myself one right now because I'm freaking hungry. Jenny is running late today. She is had to stop and get some fuel. Had to wait for somebody, but she will be here shortly. Um, Actually, I was talking to Bruno uh, last night, or it was the day before? I can't remember which. He mentioned that try making a grilled cheese on your car engine. I thought that was an interesting choice to try to do. I don't know if it's even feasible, but I did. I was doing some research, like I was saying, and apparently Gordon Ramsay has done it. So that's an interesting choice that he likes grilled cheese too. So that's pretty cool. Now, like I said, I was highly contemplating on going making myself a grilled cheese sandwich, but I'm going to have to wait because people are here, and I don't want to leave anybody hanging. So, hey, how you doing, Wyatt? How you doing? Have you ever heard of a grilled cheese being made on a car's engine? Neither have I, but I did some research. Apparently, Gordon Ramsay did it, but he had a 12 cylinder engine, race car engine or something. But then again, he's cooked on several things on different vehicles. It seems like he's done sea bass and some other things as well. So there you go. Hey, Jarrett, how you doing, brother? On the vehicle front, the truck is not overheating as much because we did some fiddling around, so that's good. Still no heat, unfortunately, and it's still kind of sucking gas because it needs a tune-up badly. That should be rectified shortly, hopefully. When I get some money coming in, I got some things I'm going to do to get some money in, get that taken care of. The minivan is back home. It is not, the brakes are completely out of it. We cannot drive it, even though the engine drives perfectly fine. It just doesn't stop. So it is sitting in our driveway. Oh, that's cool, Lori. Um, I'm actually kind of starving because I haven't eaten all day. So I'm kind of, because I was pretty nauseous the last couple of days. But I was looking over some rules that some people are the essentials for grilled cheese and stuff like that. And some people come up with some really interesting rules and such. I've never heard of some of these rules, but I think it's actually pretty cool. I'm not sure if I looked at it. I think I was looking on Reddit there. Um, one of the ones that I saw that was actually pretty interesting. Like the bread must be evenly toasted, good flavor, not burnt. Is there too much or too little bread on the insides? Is it the bread soggy? You know, that kind of thing. That's good criteria. Cheese, is it melted, evenly distributed? Does the cheese overpower the rest of the flavor? Or is there too much cheese or too little? That's a good criteria too. I also like the cheese pull stretch. Oh, haven't done it yet. How did you do on your tournament? You didn't tell me how you did. You said you wanted awards. What spot did you come in? I actually heard about doing a grilled cheese in a air fryer. I don't know if that's even possible, but I'm considering it. Uh, what type of cheese do you guys prefer? I like a combination of American and cheddar, though Swiss and cheddar is really good too. Ian likes Colby Jack. Jenny likes cheese in general, all of it. Uh, just not pepper jack. Don't like the pepper jack, and I can't do blue cheese because I'm allergic. So there's that. Um, and yeah, I will post the list of the criteria that I've seen on Reddit. The cheddar, good choice. Love cheddar. Makes a really good stretch. It tastes really good. What kind of bread do you guys use? I like using wheat, but I have used white. I have tried finding other breads I want to try. I want to do an Irish grilled cheese someday on Irish soda bread using Irish cheese with Kerrygold butter and Kerrygold cheese. Don't know how well that would be because I've never tried it, but it sounds delicious. Right now, I am making myself hungry. Colby Jack, good choice. Ian likes that too. I have used cheddar and Colby Jack. That's a good choice. When you get it a nice golden brown, one of the things that a lot of people put down for criteria is when you're making it, keep it moving. Do not let your grilled cheese sit too long. You want it to get it evenly toasted on both sides while still melting the cheese on the inside. You can use mayo, you could use butter, you could use olive oil, whatever you choose to use on the outside. But myself, I am a Country Crock butter fan. I like the flavor that I put on there, not just but when you get a good crunch and everything else, when you pull it apart, it's like stretches like that far. And a good tomato soup to dip it in. It don't have to be a lot of tomato soup, just a little bit. But just because I, go over to, let's see here, 289 out of 300. That's a very, very good. That is awesome. Congratulations, brother. I'm very proud of you. I wish they would have had that when I was in school. They didn't offer it in my school. Though I was one of the better archers there because I was one of the only archers there. Because I did it for fun outside of school, not inside school. Because unless you were a football player or something like that, they didn't care. But in gym class, I was like, I made my gym teacher eat his words and got an A at the same time. So that's another story for another time. I do need to get a snack. Give me a second, folks. My stomach is growling. Jenny should be home shortly. She had to stop and get some milk and stuff. But I'll be right back. I need to get some food. I'm highly thinking about setting up my tripod to go in the kitchen to start making grilled cheese, but I'm not that far along yet. Apparently, all my cheddar is gone because Jenny's been munching on it for snacks. So I have to wait to get some cheddar. All I got left is American and Swiss. Not the best combination, but still decently good one. That's cool. She's making one too. What kind of yarn and what colors are you using? Because I know there's multiple ways of making baby blankets and stuff. She's made several. Let me see here. I think I might got one of hers that she made that she's working on. That's not it, is it? No. I have no idea because she's got so many kinds here. No, that's not her. At least I don't think that's hers. I can't tell. She's got them somewhere. She's got a whole thing of yarn set aside here. Oh yeah, here's what she's working on. Here's one she's working on right now. You see her crochet hook. That's the pattern she's using. Oops, sorry. Let me get on the front of the camera where you can actually see what I'm doing, showing you. That's the pattern she's using. Can I tell you what it is? Nope. Is it warm? Yep. She's made a hat out of stuff like this pattern. That's the yarn she's using. I have no idea what weight this is, but that's the yarn right there. But it's a tight weave, I can tell you that. You can barely see through it. Plenty of air holes, that kind of thing. Yeah, Jenny's been making small projects for a while. She's done big blankets. She hasn't done full blown scarves, not that I know of, but I could be wrong. Could be wrong. She has done shawls and things like that. One of our friends had a baby recently, so she's making a baby blanket for them. So I have no idea what she plans on doing next, because she's usually over there going away at it when I'm talking over here. It's a fungus blue mold. Yep, allergic to blue cheese. Hey, Rob. Now, I was talking about different types of grilled cheese because I didn't realize what time it was when Lori popped in. I go, crap, I'm running late. I was getting ready to go make myself a grilled cheese when I realized it was time to be here already, because I was researching grilled cheese. Okay, Jenny's actually made what she calls cat ear hat, which is basically that width going across, folded over, closed down with little ears. It's cute on her. I don't know where she put her hat at the moment, but yeah. No, I haven't. I was thinking about it, but I went to think about something I saw about using an air fryer to make grilled cheese, but I went to grab my cheddar and it's gone because apparently Jenny ate it all. She likes to snack on cheese. Jenny's supposed to be bringing me a sandwich back. I don't know if she's in town as of yet, but I'm sure she'll be back shortly, because she did contact me over an hour ago. She wonders that she called me. Give me a second. Let me check my phone. Yep. This will tell me when I last talked to her that she got fuel. I talked to her about an hour ago, literally. So she should be home in about 15 minutes, because she just got gas and stuff like that. So she's going to stop off at Quick Star, pick up something for herself, and then come home. Mozzarella? I've not tried mozzarella. It's an interesting choice. As I was telling Lori when I came in, but she was here before I came in. I was talking to Bruno the other day, and he mentioned making grilled cheese on his engine of his truck. I thought, interesting choice. I was doing research on it when I lost track of time. Excuse me. So apparently Gordon Ramsay did it with a 12-cylinder engine race car. Interesting choice, but he used a lot of cheese. I like a combination of cheddar and Swiss. Well, American's good. There is a Iowa-based cheese that is just called Morning Light. It's just an amazing cheese. It's amazing cheddar that just melts in your mouth. I mean, I can't explain it, but it makes an amazing grilled cheese. It's just expensive as all get out. I believe it's Morning Light. I have to double check. I'm sorry, I'm checking something. Yeah, Milton Creamery makes this wonderful, wonderful cheeses that I've gotten from Hy-Vee. It's just amazing. They've got an old style cheddar, black pepper cheddar. Or that's correct. I'm trying to find the one I got because it's not here. Forlund. I never tried that one. That's a new one. Oh yeah, Prairie Breeze might have been it, or Morning Harvest. Those are two really good ones. They're from Milton things. Now, some people use mayo. I don't disgruntle them. That's what they use. That's fine. If some people use olive oil, some people, like myself, use butter. The reason I use butter is because I like the flavor it instills into the bread. I only toast one side of the bread, but you can pre-toast it if you want to. But it's kind of hard to tell when it's done, because that's why I like using the butter in there, and always keep it moving. Flip frequently. I don't like using a spatula when I do mine. I actually picked up a new to me, Wagner skillet that I want to try to see how well it works for grilled cheese. It's got a little thumb rest and everything. That I really want to try making a grilled cheese with. I haven't done it yet, but I was really debating on setting up my tripod and putting my phone up in there while I make grilled cheese, because I'm waiting for Jenny to get home. Now, some of the criteria that I saw on the Reddit post is someone was doing a competition, that kind of thing. 2 slices of bread toasted, have cheese, no limit on cheese. Must be able to eat with your hands, unless you want, knife or fork, your choice. You can have anything else in it. I personally think it must be grilled to a golden brown, not burnt black, though, unless you like it that way. It must have a good pull, and it definitely must be edible. So, what do you guys think? Do you use straight mozzarella on yours, Cage? You use mozzarella string cheese, or what kind of cheese do you use? I mean, now that would be an interesting choice if you would, because I know you can get string cheese in various types. Now, if you want it, sounds like Jenny's almost here. Nope, I was wrong. And Mac is here, bugging me right now. Sprinkle a little garlic salt. I'm not much on the garlic. Feist, I'm not familiar with that cheese. Now, for those people who are wondering about the Morning Harvest and Prairie Breeze, I've tried them both. I think it's the Morning Harvest that has the really good cheddar, but I don't know. It could be the Prairie. I think it might have been the Prairie Breeze. It's a white cheddar, so that's a really nice grilled cheese, by the way. Fiesta cheese. Okay, we got some Fiesta cheese because we were planning on making breakfast burritos the other day, and we just didn't feel like cooking. Though that's a good idea. Hey, Blake, how you doing, brother? Now, what kind of bread did you use, Cage? I'm just curious. I like wheat myself, but you can do with, I grew up on white bread. We grew up on government cheese originally. I'm sure that Rob has probably got a better recipe for grilled cheese than I do, but mine's just basic, classic grilled cheese. I have done several videos on different types of grilled cheese that I've done. My favorite one is my first video, surprisingly enough. It's basically cheddar and American. So I didn't add Swiss or anything like that, but I did a mild cheddar, not a sharp, like a mild, and that's really good. Yeah, I can understand that. It's good. Oh, I'm sorry, brother. I've been trying to heal myself. I've been had stomach issues. I don't want to mention it if you're feeling the same way. I hope you feel better soon, brother. Please, and if please do take care of yourself. Keep hydrated, the whole 9 yards. Um, I apologize if my voice seems a little husky because I've been having a lot of nausea. If that should give you an idea, the last couple days. So that kind of. But Rob, if you're here, what kind of bread do you use? And do you use butter, mayo, or olive oil? Or do you use something completely different? Please give me your ideas. I mean, Wyatt says he hasn't done it yet, but he doesn't have to. It's not. It's a challenge, but not a competition. If that makes any sense, because I love grilled cheese. You guys should know that. I will eat it just because I like it, grilled cheese. Like I said, I was craving it in the process before I come in here tonight. Um, I just ran out of time. I do have some tomato soup I can put with it, but Jenny's bringing me a sandwich, so I'm gonna wait. I don't need to eat too much because I tried eating something I normally would just finish outright yesterday, and I could not. My stomach. Honey wheat butter. Okay. I have not tried honey wheat. That's an interesting. Yeah. It turns out that the government cheese back in the day was Velveeta before it was Velveeta. Um, Velveeta makes the best grilled cheese. I don't understand why. Could it be the salt content? Could it be the melt content? I don't know. It was just good. That's what my parents used. That's what I'm used to. And that's, hey, Cecilia, glad you can make it. 9th grade. Oh, that sounds good. I've never tried Tillamook. That sounds good too. Where do you find Tillamook? I don't think I've ever seen that in our stores here. We go to Walmart, Hy-Vee, or Fairway generally. I've been to a couple others, but a little bit more of my price range. I'm sorry to hear about your awful internet. I wish it was better. I'm still waiting to hear from Jenny. She has not sent me a message or anything. I do know, I believe she's in town by now, but she is at the store picking up some groceries. She had to work longer for a while now because one of her coworkers moved to a different position with better insurance. So she has to do double duty right now. I'm sorry. I think I hear her coming. Could it be your in-house connector, Cecilia, or is it something external? I'm not a service guy. I don't know anything about the internet other than what people tell me, and that's not much. And if anybody's interested in coming up, the link is at the top of the chat. Please feel free. I would love to have some help up here and help me converse. I don't know much about fixing the internet or fixing internet issues. Unless you want to go completely wireless and see if that might work, change type of servers type thing. I don't know. Satellite maybe, if they offer it. I don't know what they do in Toronto, so I can't tell you. unless you're on a service contract, which would be really sucky. Oh, okay. Well, I really feel for you. When I lived out in Milo, I understand about bad internet and stuff. Now that we have the fiber optic stuff, it makes a ton of difference. Do you have your backup generator? What kind of wool blankets do I have or use? Oh, Cage. Give me a moment. Oh. You're going to see my backside for a little bit because I have to remember where I put it. I was using it a while back and I may have put it behind my chair or I might have put it over here. I have to look. I've got several wool blankets. I just got to remember where I put them. Because I've got one is actually a civil defense wool blanket that I picked up from Ohio. I have no idea how long ago, how old it is. I just got to figure out where I placed it. Because usually when I get tired of something, when I'm using something and I don't want something in the way, I toss it behind my chair. And it may be back here, it may not be. I have to see. So bear with me, folks, because I am trying to do this on one knee. Uh-huh. Well, here's my civil defense blanket. Ian's got my other one. Let's see if I can find the emblem on this one. Here it is. It's a single, unfortunately. I wish it was a double or even a queen. But this thing is thick. It is warm. But it works. Well, this one here, I'm not sure why it's not itchy. I don't think it's itchy, but it's a really beautiful blanket, though. I can't tell you any more than what it says here, but it's from Ohio, and it does keep you warm. I just wish it was bigger. Ian's got my military one in his room. Sorry to hear that, Cecilia. I'm still waiting to hear that the truck. Here comes Jarrett. Hey, brother, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can see you fine. I can hear you fine. Try turning your phone sideways. There you go. Now it's extreme close up.
Is that better?
Yep. Man, your beard has got.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Let me see here. Let me turn up my mic here. Audio.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, I can hear you just fine. Oh, I'm sure it's not
Having
probably
technical difficulties.
Yeah, I was showing off my civil defense blanket that I picked up from Ohio. Yeah, I just wish it wasn't a single. But for $10, I'm not going to complain. It does. I have to wear it over my lap sideways, obviously, in order to get my legs covered properly. But I lost Jarrett. He was here. Now I lost him. I think he's got bad signal. No, I lost him. I picked this one up at the Collectomania in Des Moines. They get them in fairly often. You can also find them sometimes at Brass Armadillo if you're lucky.
I'm trying to do it live.
Okay, Cecilia.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Is this better?
Yep. You laying down?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I thought so.
I'm laying down. I'm in my fifth wheel.
I kind of figured you were. How are you guys? You heard you got your water back and stuff?
Yep. Everything's working now.
Glad to hear it.
Things thawed out.
Glad to hear that too. Like, I bet that was kind of tough having to make a run to the bathroom over at the campgrounds where you're staying.
Yeah. That was number one we did in the fifth wheel. The other number two, we had to go about 40 yards to the camp shack.
Well, I bet that sucked. Hope they had it heated.
Yep, it was. It's where we shower.
Well, that's a good idea anyway. If you're going to use water there, it's free to shower anyway when you're camping there.
Yep.
So I also saw that you got your truck out, your Jeep, which is nice. So that's cool.
And now my car has decided it wants to sprout a coolant leak.
Oh no. Ours is actually running better, surprisingly enough. I think it might have been when I added more antifreeze earlier that I may have tightened the cap down too tight. So it is now not overheating anymore. Just, it's working fine now. Just except for it's fine that it needs a tune-up, it needs an oil change, it needs new wiper motor and a new muffler. But other than that, that's that's basic maintenance stuff. Nothing major, which is really nice. He still needs the heat fixed too, but that's a whole different ball game.
Are you friends with Don Wood on Facebook from the Vikings?
I believe I might be.
You see where they're stranded down in Louisiana?
No, I didn't. I haven't been on Facebook except for the marketplace.
Well, they've been working they're working a 5-weekend show, and they're 3 weeks into it, and they haven't made any money, and they don't have the money to get home, and only enough food for 2 weeks.
Oh no!
So they're trying to raise money through Venmo.
Oh wow! Feel free to advertise that if you can here if you want to. No, it's not the van, Rob. The van is still overheating. The brakes are completely out. I think it's just an antifreeze problem with the minivan. Wait a second. I think she's here. Yep, she's home. But the brakes are still out in the van. It runs fine. It just needs, I need to add more antifreeze to it. I think it'll be even better. It just got low. But the truck hasn't been overheating since I fixed the cap and added more antifreeze to it. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that or not. That's Jenny. So,
my dad always said start with the simplest items first on a car.
That would probably means it needs a tune-up first.
Well, like if you're overheating, he said start with the cap because that's like $12 to buy a new one.
Yeah, I was doing some research on the Ford site, and they said if you tighten the cap down too tight, sometimes it does cause it to overheat because it creates a vacuum or something. I don't know exactly.
Yeah, those caps are rated to a certain poundage of pressure, and if you over tighten it, then it causes it to have to create more pressure.
Yeah.
Which causes it to overheat.
That's probably what happened then. But since I adjusted it and everything, it hasn't. I'll find out more from Jenny when she gets in here. So she is going to take some time getting out of the van. Let me go help her. I will be right back, folks. Jarrett, you're in charge. Okay.
Woo! Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't read what's on the screen for some reason. So sorry, guys. Don't know what to do here other than say I'm Jarrett, originally from Kansas, lived in Idaho, now in Iowa. I'm an addict of Facebook, I admit it.
I'm back. Hey, Beb. Way to go. Vader, her cat, got 2 mice. Deb.
Good job.
Night, Cecilia. Sorry about your internet. Don't fall asleep, Jarrett. Are you falling asleep on me? I think he fell asleep.
Never done it.
Yeah, but he's laying down when he's doing this with his phone. Usually when I do that, my phone goes, and I bonk myself with it. But this is what I'm having tonight. I'm having a deli combo, ham, roast beef, turkey, cheddar cheese on a French roll, and a soda.
They didn't have the turkey and cheddar.
No, I usually go with turkey and cheddar. Jenny is loving up on Mac right now because he goes, Mom, where you been all night? I was in the middle of contemplating on making a grilled cheese sandwich when it was time for my live.
Okay.
But yeah, there's the sandwich I'm going to be having.
Social time is over.
Mm.
Oh,
that is salty.
So swollen.
I bet. And here's Jarrett back.
Wakey, wakey.
Use it as. Oh, welcome back. Jenny says hi.
Technical difficulties.
There she is.
Only have 1.5 bars.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I bet. I spoke too soon on the overheating. She said it started overheating as soon as she got in town. Huh?
When I hit Lamb's Grove, it started overheating.
Yeah, because she took the shortcut. You don't take the shortcut.
It wouldn't overheat whether I took the shortcut or not.
But we had extra antifreeze, so we're okay. We just made sure we had some more because I didn't put a lot in the first time, so we're good. So how is everybody tonight? Hope things are going well. Hope we figure out how to get those people back up here. They're from Iowa, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know where they're at. Are they out of Des Moines or are they out of Cedar Rapids?
Winterset.
Winterset? Oh, okay. They're not. Actually, they're just like south. South, I believe. Winterset, huh? Is that north or south? South. Hey,
Technical difficulties again. I think I'm just going to go back to the chat.
Okay. I will talk to you soon, brother. Sorry, folks. It's my supper. Okay, I lost him. He's going to be dropping off because he's got 2 bars. I am not sitting next to the camera. This is the camera. I'm way back here. See, stream close up next to the camera, not next to the camera. Please forgive me. I did not mean to discuss anybody with my eating habits. This is the only thing I've eaten all day. So bear with me. I have had stuff to drink, but not to eat much. Love, what are you getting for yourself? Jenny, my love. She can't hear me. Hey, love.
Yes.
What did you get for yourself?
Cream of broccoli soup.
Cream of broccoli soup?
Yep.
Okay.
Broccoli cheese soup.
I can understand that. No, Jared's back in the chat. He said it was easier. I have not heard from Molly or Jason yet, even though I have sent them out multiple invitations. They may or may not be in. I have no idea. They've been having technical difficulties the last couple of weeks. Hopefully they are doing better, but no promises. Excuse me. Please forgive me. Oh, man. Didn't mean to. So, let me see here see if they left me a message on Instagram or anything.
I am. I'm opening the parasite.
Okay.
You want some?
Maybe later. Hun,
What?
favorite grilled cheese, what kind of bread, what kind of cheese, and I'm going to mention 3 different types of stuff you put on it: butter, mayo, or olive oil.
Well, we usually make it with butter.
The reason I make it with butter is because I like the flavor that the butter.
That's how I learned how to do it.
Yeah, that too.
No,
wait, sorry. You can explain it to them.
Sourdough bread.
Sourdough. Okay.
Because I love sourdough bread.
Okay. What else?
And sharp cheddar.
Yeah, I did notice you ate all the cheddar.
I know. That's my favorite.
I bought it for me.
No, you didn't. I bought it for me.
No, the ones I did before, I bought for me, and it still got eaten by you.
So, which point?
You didn't leave me any.
You didn't tell me to.
Well, I am telling you from now on. Leave me some cheddar. Or buy your own.
Sharp cheddar?
I had mild cheddar.
No, I got sharp cheddar.
Last time I had mild cheddar, and you still ate it
I
all.
got the cheese last time. I got sharp.
We need mild. Hey, Sean. Hope you are safe and warm. It is actually above freezing, surprisingly enough, here. It's a massive 33 degrees, so it's like a heat wave here. Now, is it going to stay that way? I have no idea.
It'll be 38 by Sunday.
Oh, wow. Heat wave. So, yeah, please forgive me, folks. I'm still trying to figure things out, I want to see if I can get a hold of Molly and Jason. If I could just give them a call and find out, that would be a good way to do it. Because I haven't done that in a while. Let's see here. Boom. Boom. I've given them a call just to see what happens. So, see if they're here. So, we may or may not hear from them. I don't know. It's still interesting to hear that it says Arizona when I call them. Ooh, not even a phone. Ooh, ouch. Be glad it wasn't one of yours.
Please leave your message for 480593003.
Sorry, didn't mean to do that. I was not trying to give the phone number. That's why I stopped it. They may call me back. They may not. I don't know. Because you don't need to be going in the ditch there, brother. That would be bad. So, for me, folks, I'm still freaking hungry. I bet. Oh. I need my. It's there.
Where there?
See my pants? On top?
No.
Let me see. I'm trying to find something here they could use. I don't normally carry a bottle opener with me.
Maybe you should start.
Well, I usually have my. Let's see. Oh, my pants are right here. Freaking me.
Want to see what's going on?
Jenny wants me to open up some pear cider, folks. You got to remember which.
The puppies are being naughty.
Okay, done.
Oh, no baby crying.
Here you go, love.
Thank you. Come on. Come on, guys, shut the door.
Oh, how's that,
Okay.
Sean? Is that good or bad? If I offended anybody with my eating habits, please forgive me. I apologize. I've been trying not to do that. I'm trying an internet call that works.
Internet problem. How Colan?
Nope, nothing. Okay. Is that good or bad there, Sean? Okay. Is anybody still here? Because I mean, I feel a little lost because no one's saying anything. I don't know if you can make anything in your cab of your truck or not. Like, I'm not sure if you have like a sandwich press or a small microwave or whatever. What can you make a grilled cheese in your truck? Sean, I'm just curious. Sorry, I was showing off your yarn to Lori, who was in the process of making her first blanket.
Cool. I want a picture when it's done.
Was it foggy?
No. I couldn't see a darn thing out of the windows because the wipers don't work.
It's the cog in the wipers.
Yeah. Or whatever it was. It's hard to see this one. But I just want to.
I don't know if you have things you can plug into your truck or not, or anything. I know you could probably have like a TV or a small computer, laptop. How you plug things in, like a George Foreman little mini sandwich press or something like that. I wasn't sure if you were able to do anything like that. There is several places, Jarrett, that have the. There's a place in Cedar Rapids. That is the Army surplus store there. There used to be one in Des Moines, but they went out of business a couple years ago. And I know a couple places that do offer them from time to time. The Brass Armadillo has a couple, I believe, and I get lucky every once in a while at the Collectomania in Des Moines as well. They're asking me about wool blankets and stuff. So Ian's got
Best blanket that's in the truck right now is the one I made.
Yeah, I was going to show off one of your blankets, but I didn't know where you put them. I don't think you made that one, but
no.
But so
one of your coworkers made that for me when I had my bird accident.
Oh, that no, okay, yeah, her husband. That was Brad's wife, and he passed away. I do have a question for those people who know how to wire things. Since our heater's out, Jenny came up with a solution, but I'm not sure if I know how to hook it up proper. Because the instructions are in Chinese. And they're on the outside of a box. I used Google Translate or Google Answer or something like that, and it translated it for me, but it's a little weird. It's for the truck, mind you, not the van. So let me show you what Jenny came up with and the box that it came in. It kind of looks old school sci-fi.
Yep.
It does.
It does.
But I'm not sure how to hook it up, to be honest. I have an idea, but I'm jury rigging an idea or MacGyverizing. But well, that's the instructions. Yeah, I know. It's weird. But this is the heater. It's a 12-volt heater, as you can see. Only one ohm switch. It's got the little brackets here for you can put, and you got the little tubes for blowing out the heat, directing the heat. And it's got the positive and the negative clips. If I knew where to hook this up underneath the dash, I would definitely do that. I have no clue how to do that. but we tested it by touching it to the battery of the truck, and it does work. Other than that, I don't know where to hook it up to, where I can actually use it to heat up the truck.
Your 12-volt battery.
But that thing is, it would discharge all fully by the time we get home or to work. If we can find a way to clip it somewhere under the dash, or one short out the system.
Mm-hmm. Oh, not a good idea.
Yeah.
That poor truck is in bad enough shape as it is.
It needs a tune-up badly. But
I'm thinking I need more to go.
But it does have little deals right there.
Hey, you.
Like I said, it does look a little bit futuristic. You turn it this way, it looks like a little creature. I was thinking about getting a connector off in one of the old plug-in vacuum cleaners or an air compressor or something like that, and clipping it directly to that and plugging it into the lighter and see if that would work. But if someone knows more than I do, let me know, because I don't want to do anything that's going to short out my whole truck. But I was just thinking, trying to figure out a way to get heat for now to get us through, because it sometimes gets bitter cold. There's Molly. Hey, Molly. Okay, I can't hear you if you're saying anything. Hello? Okay, I can't hear anything. I don't have them muted or anything. I hope my mic is good.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, we're having internet issues.
Kind of figured as much. You must be having phone issues too, because I tried calling Jason.
Oh, he's got it on Wi-Fi calling, so when the Wi-Fi's not there, then there's no phone.
Ah, I tried calling you on Facebook too, so that didn't work either.
Oh, I don't do Facebook, so I don't know.
No.
Was you me or him?
Him.
Oh, okay.
He's got Facebook Messenger, so I tried calling him on that. But I was showing off the heater that Jenny picked up.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 400 watt, 12 volt heater, but I don't know how to hook it up because the instructions doesn't say how. It's in Chinese.
Did you get it from Temu?
No,
Walmart.
Really? And there's no booklet?
It's written literally. I had to use Google Translation on the. I don't know if I. Let me see if I can get it.
The dogs are eating biscuits and gravy.
You know, when I purchased that, it was not in Chinese.
Well, did you get it from the Walmart website?
Yes.
Okay, then it would have the description and instructions on the website.
Well, no, it does have. I can translate it. That's not the issue. The fact is that it doesn't tell you that
How to install it.
how to install it. It just says this product has a small size, high heat, fast heating, low noise, temperature of a singular air outlet which can reach 80 to 100 degrees Celsius, which is actually kind of warm. It says it should be kept a wet distance from the glass to avoid burning the glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, grilled cheese, not burnt, is always a good choice. This looks kind of sort of like a little alien, if you ask me, or something really weird, sort of like Wall-E type stuff. It's got the little switch right there. Ian has tested it by touching it to the battery in my truck, and it does put out heat. On Only problem is I don't know how to hook it up.
Oh.
Because it would have to hook up underneath the dash. And I don't know where to hook it up, and I can't get on my knees to look underneath the dash. If that makes any sense. So, and I know Ian doesn't know anything about it. So I don't want him to accidentally connect it reversed and short out the whole thing. In my truck too. But it's only a 12-volt heater. We tried this with a cheaper model that was like $30, $40.
Right.
And it didn't put out any heat at all. And
the switch broke.
And the switch broke in less than a week.
I didn't get a commercial.
I have no idea.
Just Lori.
Yeah, we're not going to be boiling water too much, Sean. So, but the fact is, it's got the two hoses that can be sort of like kind of use on your vent in your dryer, so we can direct the heat. So I'm not sure if they want it like this on the dash.
It looks upside down.
It does look like it's upside down because, I mean, it looks like you could put it underneath on the floorboard and blow it up. Or does it sit on the dash blowing down?
Well, the brackets have to hook to something.
I know. That's the only thing I don't know. I don't want to drill into my dashboard.
No.
I don't want to do that. So I don't know. But this part here, I don't mind about. I'll figure this out. It's the actual electrical connections I'm worried about.
Right.
Until I get my fixed, this would work. It would help me keep my truck from freezing inside, especially us. Yep. But I do have the Google translation of installation notes.
Okay.
But it doesn't explain how to connect it.
Shh. Scooter, be quiet.
He's just saying hi.
Shh.
But it just doesn't say anything else. On the other side, it says something completely different. Let's see if I can see the other side.
Ooh, don't do that. Be quiet. Shh.
That's that side. Let me check the other side here.
Run wire from your battery through the dash and hook up a toggle switch for power.
It's already got a toggle switch. Right there.
Scooter, get. Hey, SD.
Hey, Scott, how you doing, brother? Oh, okay. What kind of wire do I use? Like I said, I don't know anything about how to even get through the car unless I'd run it through the window or something.
Hey, SD, thank you for the package.
It says it's permitted to use a cigarette lighter to prevent circuit damage. So don't use your cigarette lighter. So that's out. Wired directly to the battery. But I need to figure out where to get the wire to plug it in. But it does have a switch on it, so I can just on and off. So I would probably end up putting it on there on the floorboard somewhere, or underneath the dash somewhere. The two metal screws into it to hold it in place. Ah, okay. What I would, that's one thing is if I have it running in here, I could also just unclip it too.
What you doing?
If it's not if it's disconnected, then it wouldn't do anything.
No. She's just looking for leftovers. She cleaned that plate pretty good. Or she'll go clean his.
Scott says, definitely let me know what you think. I think it's good stuff.
Yeah, we'll let you know. You gonna throw away that plate?
I might need more of your personal assistance, Scott. Sorry, Rob, because I don't know how to get a wire from my battery to the cab. I have no idea why hands are pink. Is it Cancer Day or something?
Nope, mine's pink too. They're all pink. The pink waving hand.
I have no idea.
What are you doing? Is there gravy on the foot of your tripod?
Probably.
Because he's licking it.
It doesn't say.
Yep, it was each worthy.
Okay, somebody asked, why are my hands free?
So you got your phone back, I see.
Yep. Bruno helped me get it.
That's nice.
Yep. He's been helping us out a lot.
How'd you get your truck out?
What do you mean?
It was wedged on a snowbank last I heard, halfway out in the road.
Actually, the guy who I paid to help me clear out the driveway before, he helped pull me out last Saturday.
Did anybody make it to work that day?
Saturday? No.
Mm-hmm.
We don't work on Saturday. Friday, I didn't. But Jenny did. By the time he even got us out, it was too late for me to go to work.
Right.
But it was not too late.
I attempted to go to work, but then the truck started overheating.
Yeah. So we've been adding more antifreeze to that, and it's been helping. Excuse me. I think it might need a radiator flush or something. I'm not sure.
I think it's got a leak.
Well, stop leak worked really good on Katie's, on the Blazer.
My, excuse me, I had to stop that and get myself updated on my YouTube side because I am way back at the beginning. Yeah, yours is pink. I don't even know what mine is. Let me see. Yeah, mine's pink too. I'm not sure why.
Well, because you're picking the pink hand instead of scrolling through looking for another different color.
Probably.
You're being supportive of your sister who's a breast cancer.
Now, maybe it's a breast cancer type of thing. Who knows? I do have as Jenny just said, my sister is a breast cancer survivor. Other than that, I can't tell you. I can do this one. Well, let's see. I can do smiley face. That's about all I can do. Let's see here. Let's do that and that. But that's all I can do on YouTube. I don't see it on the StreamYard side generally. But yeah, you've probably seen the translate version. And this is on the box. It tells you what voltage it is. But that's it right there. I don't know much more about that than this because it's like this. It came in the box just like this. Yeah, little baggies holding the brackets and the things there and the clips.
See, there's a yellow one. I got a yellow hand.
But the wavy hand?
Yep.
I have them. Okay. See, what did Scott just do? He did everything.
Yeah, he did.
Maybe, like I said, maybe it's a breast cancer thing. Who knows? So, like I said, I might need Rob's help running the wire because I'd had to pick up some wire from somewhere. I don't know where to get it. But I get heat in the truck for now. I'd be happy.
Mhm.
That means my windows would be defogged and everything, and we don't have to worry about my fingers getting frostbite when I'm driving. Because I can tell you one thing, it sucks.
Yeah.
Even with, I was putting the hand warmers I got from the stuffs inside my gloves and tucking all my fingers in and driving like this.
SD says give him a call.
Okay. Right now or later? Are you okay,
Oh,
Lou?
as long as you don't play his phone number on the air.
Well, I understand that part. No, I just wanted to know if you want me to call him right now or
'Cause
later.
I heard Jason's in the background.
I tried to not do that.
Mm.
That's why I cut it off as quickly as I could. Yep. Oh, tomorrow? I can give you a call tomorrow. Probably won't be until after I get off work, though. I know, it's weird. The truck overheats.
And
The
the heat
van
bill.
overheats. But I'm not worried about the freaking van right now. The van is toast as far as I'm concerned. But right now
Change the tone.
no, but you were talking about the truck. Yeah, it's weird. If I could get the heater working, then I could probably get the fan. The truck would not overheat as much. But it's never worked as far as I've owned it. The air conditioner doesn't work either.
So you're not going to give the van a second chance?
Between the overheating, the brakes, and I don't know what else, I can't afford it.
I thought you were going to pull money out of something to do.
I am, but the thing is, it's cheaper to fix the truck than it is the van.
You can't pull enough to fix them both?
No. Because we have other things we have to actually put money down on bill-wise that the money's going to as well, not just the vehicles.
No, I didn't like it, remember? Too many nuts. Too many hazelnuts.
Be well, Jarrett. I'll
Hi,
talk to you.
Jarrett.
Talk to you soon, brother. Keep warm. I can't believe how big my friend's beard has gotten. It's like huge. Used to be
Right.
really, short like mine, but full. He's got the full-on Santa Claus thing going on, which is really cool. Okay, Scott, you lost me on that comment. We was going to take the truck to the was it the Good Ranch people, guys, or whatever?
Yeah, I'm with corn-fed here.
I wish you guys were here. Love,
What?
you were taking it to the Good Ranch people or something like that? The truck? You took the truck to the Good Ranch people. How much would they charge just to a diagnostic?
$187.50.
Just to diagnose,
Just to run the test.
just to run the test on the heating system, almost $200.
And do they apply that to the bill if they fix it?
Probably not.
Mine does.
The thing is, I can't afford just to pay that much just to diagnose the problem. That's more money than I can safely afford.
Ouch. And you've lost a lot of time at work because of the weather.
I've got time off, vacation-wise, and for me being sick days, so I'm okay there. But the fact is, we still need a decent running vehicle. The thing with the van, besides the brakes and the heat, it runs decent.
I know.
It just runs. It has no brakes, front or back. I don't want to risk driving it around.
And you've checked the brake fluid?
Brake fluid is
the reservoir?
The reservoir is leaking due to an issue due to the front right brake that somebody changed the wheels on the van from their normal stock size to a bigger size, which means they changed out the hubs, the rotors, everything. And the one had a chip out of it, which damaged the brake lines when we lost the wheel a while back.
Oh.
Which is why the wheel got lost a while back. Because whoever installed those originally, when they replaced them, make the wheels larger, did something wrong.
Oh. Okay.
So, yeah. So, if I had a choice between getting the truck working and paying for the van to get, because we would have to have it, we couldn't drive it anywhere safely from point A to point B.
Yeah, it has to be towed.
Crashing. So there's not much we can do about that. So, and I'm not paying to have it towed. It's just really, really bad.
No.
It is a nice van, but the thing is, since the wheel snapped off, everything's gone downhill since then. And the thing is, it was nothing we did. We actually, with a guy who helped us put the new lugs on, the lugs themselves, said that someone had switched the hubs, the rotors, and the whole things on the whole van that did not match the specs to the van. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
They put larger tires, so they needed larger hubs, larger, everything bigger in order to fit the larger tires and rims.
We got a thunderstorm building up.
It's supposed to be like, I'm not sure what the normal standard size is, but the tires we have are like 17s, and they're not supposed to be 17s. They're supposed to be a lot smaller. But other than that, they got great gas mileage because it was a E85 vehicle, and gas was extremely cheap. It's under $1.77 last time I checked. Yeah, it is sketchy. But they actually had. I ordered the right lugs for when I was going to replace them, according to the specs that I found online, and they said they didn't match the hubs.
Right.
The hubs. They didn't match the hubs.
Too small.
Yep. So they had to go to the parts store and pick up new ones. It was nothing I did. I ordered the exact parts I was supposed to get for the vehicle, but that vehicle does not have the right parts it's supposed to have, which really freaking sucks.
Yeah, well, what sucks is I got to get a new catalytic converter.
Did someone steal it?
$1,000.
Did someone steal it?
Nope, it's bad.
Oh. Oh, Jenny took the. Tanya, what'd you do with the
What?
cider?
What?
Cider.
Yes, I got some cider.
No, where'd you do with it?
It's in on the counter.
Oh, okay. I'll get some after I finish my Pepsi. Well, the thing is, I mean, instead of paying $3 or whatever it is for gas, Rob, we're paying $1.77 a gallon. Can you beat that?
No. But it's not regular gas, is it?
Mm-mm. It's E85. And E85 here right now is cheap. But right now, ever since we had that issue with the brakes, everything went downhill from there. The heat thing was a new one to me. It happened to Jenny on the way home. So things have a tendency to overheat. But she's not hearing me right now. She's got her earbuds in.
Right. I've never had anything that run on E85.
Our minivan is an E85 vehicle. And like I said, until that tire snapped, we really had a lot of troubles with it. You know, it took out the quarter panel on that side in the front, and then apparently Tanner, the mechanic who looked at it, goes, I asked him about the parts I bought. He said the parts you bought were the right parts, just not the ones the ones they had on there were the wrong ones. So, yeah.
Yeah.
But, right now, all we got is the truck. It runs, it's got brakes.
Yeah.
What can we do? I mean, the only thing we don't have is heat and windshield wipers. But the windshield wiper blades, I think it's the gears in the windshield wiper motor are stripped. So I have to get a new ones put in somehow. I don't know anything about that either, but I don't even know how they get them out.
Geez, when it rains, it pours on you, doesn't it?
Pretty much. Thing is, the other day I got them both working. Put new windshield wipers on both sides. They were working great. But Jenny said they stopped working on the way home. I have no clue what's going on. So I don't want to complain about the vehicles too much, folks. I'm sorry about that. We just need new vehicles. And one of the things I was planning on doing with the money is taking the truck in and getting it repaired. Just getting it, taking it, let them fix it. No, I'm not doing it myself to save money because I don't have the time, the inclination, or the skill to do it. Or the tools. So someone else, I would just pay someone to do it for me. So that way it's 100% done. I have a truck that works. And it's the only vehicle that's completely 100% paid off. That's another reason. I don't know. It was doing that before it started overheating, Rob. The overheating is a new thing that just happened. Jenny was driving it when it started overheating. I don't know what was going on or how she was driving it, so I can't answer the question. But I do know when I fiddled with it and the way I drive it, it doesn't overheat. So I don't know if it's the way she drives or is it just something else. So I think it might be a combo of things, but it is what it is. Scott, dude, I need to borrow you because I've got a place I could work at Bruno's house, my friend Big Mike's house. I just need someone who can work on it. I'm willing to pay you and everything if you feel you can do it. Because, there's a whole bunch of stuff that needs to be happen. So give me a second, folks. I have to ask Jenny a personal question. I'm going to mute myself for a second.
Okay.
Sorry, itching my foot.
Well, knock on wood, we still have 2 good running vehicles. 3 if you count Katie's. And our AAA and roadside services do $251 for 3 vehicles.
Per vehicle?
For 3 cards. You like having your own card?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Scott, I will call you tomorrow. I actually have a proposition for you, if you're interested. But yeah, we're just got to get through this week. Yes, I will wish for sweet nothings to Jenny all I want. I kiss her and tuck her in whenever I can. So, for those of you people who know me, know that I do that regularly.
Yeah.
So, not everybody does. I don't know if Jason tucks you in, Molly, or not, but
No, I tuck him in.
you tuck him in. Oh, that's nice. Oh, by the way, how's he doing? I haven't heard him in the background.
Puttering around.
He's been puttering around. I have issues doing laundry because I can't carry it. And so he's doing the laundry, and I need to go in the room soon and start folding and matching socks and stuff.
We are in the
Can't go to bed with a bed full of clean laundry.
obviously. We are looking for a new dryer. We got a washer. We just need a dryer. Because trying to dry clothes right now is like racks and improvised clothes lines and stuff like that in the house. So
what's wrong with the dryer?
we don't have one.
Oh, well, that would explain it.
We're buying a set through Rent-A-Center. But the thing is, the payments were way too high for such a fancy one. It was one of those Bluetooth models that had the music and all the other crap that we didn't really need.
Front loads?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine.
The doors opened like sideways and down at the same time. It was weird. And we just couldn't keep up with the payments. So we told them to come take it back. And we found another washer at one of the yard sale places that we were going to for $50. Washer works great.
Nice.
But the dryer we were looking at turned out was not a 110 one that we needed. It was gas. We can't use a gas one.
ICR.
ACR.
Yeah, I only have electric. And
Freeze
March.
for him. I'm
When
not
I
going
make
to
my
dry my
payment,
underwear, dear Rob.
we're doing errands, and when I make my payment in March, it's the last payment. I own it, and they'll cover it unlimited for 2 more years.
You know what's really interesting? Cool about you when you're getting your stuff paid off. That's cool. When we lived over at the other house, we owned our washer dryer. We left it behind because we didn't have room for it.
Oh.
Because the new place we were moving to already had one. You know,
I took them anyway.
Well, we didn't have a way to carry it then. But because we just had a minivan, we didn't have much room for anything. So we left them behind. Or Jenny sold them for $110 or something like that. I can't remember. But I wish we would have kept them too. Because they were nice ones. But right now we're just looking for a simple electric dryer.
And you don't have a Salvation Army?
We do have a Salvation Army, but they don't. The ones we have here does not carry washer or dryers. It's a very small one.
Oh.
Now there's a couple of places that have washer dryers that are used, but it's called was it Greg's? Either Greg's Wholesale or something like, or Gary's Wholesale or whatever. Can't remember. I keep on forgetting the name. And but it carries high end stuff, even higher end than what we were renting from Rent-A-Center. They want like $500 or $600 per unit.
All right.
I'm not spending that much on a dryer, especially since I can't pick it up to carry it and put it in anyway. I just need a simple, cheap $50 something that still works. It doesn't have to be pretty, as long as it works.
Right.
But I'm going to talk to Scott
Shut up.
about possibly see if I can get him to come down and help me with the truck and or van, either one or both. And hopefully we can figure something out about getting them working again, which would be nice, to be honest.
Yes.
That way we both have everything we need and that kind of thing. But yeah, and I pay him really, really good. Oh, what kind of coffee commercial, Lori? You can't say coffee commercial without telling me what brand. Today is my coffee break. I'm curious about the coffee. But yeah.
What about Habitat for Humanity?
There is a restore, several restores in Des Moines.
Mm-hmm.
We have not been to one recently because right now with the way our vehicle's been, we've been basically going straight to and from work.
Yeah.
Even when I get off work, I go straight from my work to her work and don't drive anywhere because it's a waste of gas. I don't have the heat anyway, so there's no point, being in my truck any longer than I have to.
Right.
So if we get one of our vehicles or both working, then things would change. Well, I'm not asking. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. You can't haul anything. I would pay you big money, bud. Literally, if you could help us. I'd pay all the parts. I'd pay for your gas, anything you need. We got a spot to pick out we could use and everything. It's a garage at Big Mike's farm. Yeah, I know.
Hindsight.
Yep. The thing is, when I was looking for the truck before I bought this one, he was talking about selling me his truck, but it didn't.
Yeah, but he didn't feel confident in the truck.
Right.
I'll be right back.
Morel, are you talking about morels or morals, Scott? Because morel's a whole different, fungi. Oh, I can understand that, Rob. Like I said, I am not much of a mechanic at all. My best skill is finding mechanics to work on my vehicles and throwing money at the problem until it's fixed. I understand, Scott. I figured it was a autocorrect, which is still funny because, I'm sure you go hunting for those things anyway. But vehicles aside, I was really going to talk about grilled cheese tonight, but that didn't. That kind of got changed back to my vehicles. But did you ever see the picture of my dad's morels that he and my uncle found? Did I ever show you that picture? Let's see here. Let's see if I have it on Facebook somewhere. I'm trying to figure out if I've got that one somewhere. It's been a while since I've showed off this. I've got it downstairs, but it's like hanging on the wall. I've showed Molly that one before, and I've showed it to Jason.
What is it?
My dad. Picture my dad and my uncle with the mushrooms,
Oh yeah.
the really big ones. I can't tell you where my dad found them. He would not. He took that secret to the grave, literally, because he told me that's what he was going to do. Because he said no one gets to know where those came from.
Not even family.
The only one other person who knew it was my Uncle George, and he was in the picture with him, and he never told anybody either.
Hmm.
They made a pact saying, "We're not telling anybody where they came from." So I have no idea where he found them or anything like that. But every time he'd do it every year, he would go back with my Uncle George and find the exact same size ones in the same place.
Hmm.
And I can't tell you any more than that because that's all he told me. I mean, the pictures, I was there when the picture was taken. And I can't guarantee. I do. The only thing I can guarantee is that batch that he had was over 5 pounds for what little he had, and that was just part of the ones that he found that season. Now, could I eat them? No, I couldn't even be in the same kitchen with him because of the fumes. But my dad loved the dang things. And before my allergy got bad enough, that I couldn't be that far around him, I used to wear gloves and try to find him. But it's really weird trying to do that with rubber gloves, to be honest.
Yeah.
The only reason I did it was because they were worth money. Here in Iowa, they go for quite a bit by the pound. Dang it, I don't know where my dad's picture is. I know I have it somewhere. I probably just missed it.
Oh.
It's downstairs on my wall. The one it was a copy of the one that they put in the picture in the newspaper. But it's been so long since I've actually showed it off here, I can't remember. At least anyway.
Shh.
Oh man, come on, where is it? I mean, I'm going all the way back to 2013 here. If it's here, I have no idea where it's at.
Scooter, no.
I feel like an idiot. I look at the picture every time I'm downstairs, but that's about it.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure. Well, that's cool. Oh man, I'm sorry for being distracted, folks.
It happens.
No, it's just the fact is, Jenny and I are trying to get things straightened out. I'll have the money soon. I just got to get it done, and finding a place that's not going to overcharge me when it's supposed to be something simple to fix, just because they can. That's what I don't want. I don't want to be ripped off.
Yeah.
Or have them say, "Oh, you got to get this, and this fixed," even though I don't need that and that fixed. I want the tune-up. I need an oil change. I need the heater working. I don't care about the muffler. The muffler is fine, but I do need the other things fixed. What are pheasant backs? I'm not familiar with those. Upsold? I have no idea what that means. Anybody have a clue?
Oh, when they upsell you at the mechanics.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm assuming it was a mushroom. I've just never heard of them. I wanted to go hiking in the Loess Hills, but I haven't done it yet. No, I have to wait until after my knee's fixed.
Right?
Once my knee's fixed, then I'm going back out and start hiking again. Because I want to get out in the woods and I want to get away from the house. Being stuck in the house sucks. Big time.
Yeah, it does.
And I'm also tired of not being able to walk properly, which really, really sucks. I know what morels look like and I know all that other stuff, but I just want to get out and go hiking again. I really would love to take you, Scott, to Yellow River. I would like to take you guys to Yellow River too, if you. But I know it will never happen because of the distance involved. But if I ever win the Powerball, I'm bringing you guys up here to go to Yellow River with me. I'll rent out the entire campground, which is a really, really nice campground, by the way. Unfortunately, there's no power to any of it. Unfortunately, that's where a generator would be involved in your case. Because I know that Jason needs it. Does anybody have any pictures of whatever they're talking about? Because I'm allergic to mushrooms. I generally don't research mushrooms.
Mm-mm.
I heard about the video. I saw that, Scott. How'd you do? I want to go hunting again. I have to get my license and stuff, but I'm trying to pick that up once I get my money.
Yeah, you and Ian both.
Yeah, I'm actually adding a third license on for both of us, for his and mine. We're adding a trout license because we need
tag. Trout tag.
Yep. So that way we can go trout fishing in any of the places that have trout. Since we found out there's some local places in Des Moines that have rainbows. And I would love to go do rainbow. I haven't caught a rainbow trout in years. And the last one I caught was like that, literally that big. Two squirrel, not bad. Is Wyatt still here or is he gone already? I have no clue because he was here earlier. Lori was first, then I can't remember. I can't keep track. Lori, then Jarrett, and then Wyatt. But Jarrett's having internet issues. Okay. Oh, I've seen those. My dad always called them turkey tails because they fat out like turkey tails. Molly, you still here?
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of hard to tell.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I was indulged in an Oreo cheesecake.
Understandable. 100% understandable. Jenny likes those too. She likes cheesecake in general. No, I want to get out hunting again, especially since it's still rabbit and squirrel season. Rabbit's still for until the end of next month. And I want to take Ian out. I'd love to get him a zone 22 so he doesn't borrow mine. Make sure you don't give me anything like that there, Scott, because I like breathing.
Right.
I've never called him that because that's what my dad called him. Now, because they're found out the exact same shape of turkeys. The picture you sent anyway. I have seen them before, but then again, I don't do anything with them because I can't. Well, okay. To be fair, I could do it once. That would be a very poor live if I did it once on live. I don't think anybody wants to see that. I've heard that one. Dryad saddle, I have heard. I think my grandmother might have called him that. So, Molly, how have you been?
I've been good, actually.
Glad to hear it. Okay, what's your favorite cheese for a grilled cheese? Just curious. I'm itching my foot, folks.
I don't know. My favorite grilled cheese was from Mimi's Cafe. It had 5 different cheeses, including a Parmesan crust.
Interesting. Cage said he does his with Parmesan. So that would be an interesting choice.
Another place that makes a really good grilled cheese is that restaurant in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Huh?
At Disneyland.
I've never been, so I can't tell you.
Well, there's a restaurant that your boat goes around, and if you go to that restaurant, they have a really amazing grilled cheese.
That's cool. I was talking to Big Mike, and we were talking either yesterday or the day before, and he's talking about, say, what if I made a grilled cheese on my engine? I said, I think that'd be freaking cool, because I don't think any of us have ever done one on our engines before. Now, would it be edible? I don't know. I've never. I was actually researching it when my live came on, and it was like a minute or two after that I actually clicked the live button because I totally was engrossed in what I was reading about. And would you believe Gordon Ramsay did it?
Really?
He did a grilled cheese on an engine.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, he loves grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Which is like, the guy is the world-class chef, but he prefers a really nice grilled cheese.
Yeah.
That is a guy I can get behind. I don't care if he cusses up a storm while cooking, teaching people to cook. The guy loves grilled cheese. Would you do a grilled cheese, engine grilled cheese there, Scott? Or actually, the best person I would like to see probably would be Sean in his semi, because he's got that big engine block. But I think he might overheat it because he's usually, when he gets driving, it's driving for long hauls, not short stops.
Right.
Well, the thing is, I'm not sure how, when Gordon Ramsay did it, he did it on a 12-cylinder race car or high-end car when he made grilled cheese. But then again, I saw another video where he did a sea bass on his engine.
You need me to come help you?
He was with his wife and his girls out at the beach, and they forgot the charcoal. I don't know if it would take, how long it would take, depending on anything, to be honest. but it's just interesting to say the least. I mean, but then I also saw that someone did one in an air fryer. And to be honest, I might get done with my live tonight and go make myself a grilled cheese anyway because it just sounds good.
Yeah.
I was tempted to go get. I was in the process of thinking about going to get one. I looked at the time. I go 7:01. I go, damn, I'm late. And I saw that Lori was already here.
You okay?
Now I was looking at the grilled cheese. The cheese I got a couple years ago, or was it last year? Morning Harvest and something else from one of the local cheese makers here in Iowa, and there was one that just melted in my mouth. It crumbled and it melted in my mouth, but it made an amazing grilled cheese. You know what I mean? And it was a little more expensive than I expected, but made a very good grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know. Because it is pretty cold, so it would be kind of hard to cook a grilled cheese in these temperatures. I mean, you would have to, be driving for quite a bit for it to cook. Then you got to remember to flip it over. You don't want it to overcook.
Right.
But I was looking at the criteria on Reddit, and one of the things they suggest is that when you make a grilled cheese, keep your grilled cheese moving. Because if you don't, it's going to burn. And as long as you keep it moving, okay. I'm not sure if you saw my video where I'm constantly shaking my grilled cheese in the skillet.
Yeah.
That way, I'm trying to heat the cheese before it toasts too dark. Then I'm flipping constantly. There's no such thing as over flipping in grilled cheese, apparently. That way, it's not burnt. The cheese is fully melted, and it's delicious. In my case, that's what I believe.
Scooter.
Yeah. No, there's no wins it do thing, Scott. Just do it when you can. If you want to do a video about it, you can. I'd love to see it. Someone do it, because I mean, I'm trying to convince Big Mike to do it, but he says, "But I don't have a YouTube account." He's got a Google account. He can get a YouTube account really easily. I told him he makes a grilled cheese and it turns out well. He would have 100,000 likes in no time.
Hey, don't do that.
There's something about grilled cheese. It's universal. But they don't call it grilled cheese everywhere. I do know that for a fact. But I think they call them toastums or something overseas.
Or quesadilla.
It's not technically bread as we know it. Yes, it is Hispanic and all the other stuff, but still. That's more of a tortilla sandwich than a true grilled cheese. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, it just depends on how you want to do it. I mean, like I said, I saw someone mentioned about doing it on a air fryer version, which would be interesting because it cooks both of the sides at the same time. So that might be an interesting take. But I can't guarantee how long it would take to melt it and still not burn it. But let me ask Jenny real quick.
Yes.
Grilled cheese in the air fryer.
I don't know.
That someone's said that you can do it. Not here, but it was on the internet that I was looking.
I'll try it.
It'd be interesting to see.
Real.
You're more of the air fryer person than I am. I'm still a skillet guy. Yeah, I remember the ones in school used to be done that way in the oven. If anybody remembers the high school grilled cheese, for those people who were not homeschooled.
Mhm.
But unless they did, their moms did it at home too. So who knows? It's possible. But I always did mine in a cast iron skillet because that's the way I learned.
Yeah.
How did you learn in a cast iron, Molly?
That's how I learned.
I mean,
Cast iron.
until somebody showed me another way of doing it, I'd never seen it done any other way growing up. It was always done in a cast iron skillet. My dad was one of the few people I saw who was able to flip it without a spatula. So that's how I learned how to do it.
Mhm.
Because it was because he was cooking. The spatula was dirty from something else that somebody else would cook and didn't get a chance because we didn't have a dishwasher back then. And he was in the middle of it, so he didn't want to stop to doing what he's doing to clean it before he could use it. So he started showing me flipping it, which I, as a little kid, thought that was totally freaking cool. As any kid around 7, 8 years old would think when seeing their dad flip a sandwich in midair and cause it to land on the other side. With one hand, no less. So
Jason does it with eggs.
I have not been able to flip with eggs, but because I don't like the yolk breaking. I'm sure you probably do it with a scrambled eggs or something like that. But
Nope, he does it with a fried egg and doesn't break the yolk.
How did you? I mean, I can't do that. That's a little bit
He
more
just has skill. He has skill. I can't do it.
I can't do it either. So, CR, when are you going to do your video? I actually got one. Okay, let me show you this skillet I plan on using this year. Oh, man. Freaking neat. Ow. Yeah, I know. That hurt. Here's the new one I just picked up a little while ago. The only reason I picked this up because I don't have one of these. This is a Wagner, as you guys can see, 1891. It's not too big, but this is what I like about it. It's got the little thumb part right here.
Yeah.
So when you're holding it, it's not overly large. As you can see, it's about the same size as my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And the sides are not too sloped. As you can see, look at that.
Yeah.
And it doesn't need reseasoned, probably really badly. Because as you can see, you can't even read the bottom of it anymore. But the inside is fairly still pretty cool. It's really seasoned. So with the right amount of butter on a grilled cheese, this would make a really good grilled cheese pan.
Yeah.
Not too big, not too heavy. And like I said, it's got the nice little grip there where you put your thumb and you can flip it really easily. I think I paid like $4 for this. Maybe $8 or something like that. Still under $10 for an antique frying pan.
Yeah.
So can't really knock that. And these things are going to last me a lifetime, especially with proper care. It'll probably last Ian's lifetime too. Because he says he's going to inherit them when we die. So
Right.
he makes that comment a lot. Yeah, I've got. I still got to find a new number 3 Griswold.
Yeah.
I've got the lid all ready to go. I just need a new number 3 pan to go with it, because that one would be my bushcraft one. I don't care how much the whole thing is worth as a set, which I know is still well over $1,100 for the whole thing, because it's $700 just for the lid.
Yeah.
And I'm not giving up that lid.
Mm-hmm.
I worked my butt off to get that thing seasoned properly. Hey, honey, how you doing? Exactly, CR. Now, CR, what kind of cast iron do you have? Personally, I have gotten all kinds. I've got at least one Chinese that's in decent shape. Uh, one generic USA one, which I have no idea how old it is, but we picked up at a yard sale for $10. But it's like a big one. And then the other ones, I got a lot of number 5s. I've got a couple of number 3s, but none of the ones are. Neither one of those are Griswolds. And I got the Wagner here. It's the only Wagner I own. Like I said, this one's not too bad. This one actually would not be a bad bushcraft one because it's not too big, not too small. Now, would this be more of a base camp model? Yes. Would I do anything majorly out in the woods with this? Maybe. If I was able to do so, because I wouldn't need anything bigger than this. I wouldn't be like cooking steak or anything like that. That's just too much for me out there. But yeah. Okay. Dutch ovens. I just recently found a Dutch oven for my daughter. I picked it up she paid me for it. We bought it. She's got it at home. Ian has a Dutch oven. He's got a Brommel that is a lid. It's a Dutch oven pan combo deal. And it's actually not too bad for what it is. Is it perfect? No. I need to do some more work on it because it got used and didn't get cleaned properly the last time, and it needs a lot of work.
Oh.
Because we made something and it didn't get cleaned right away, and it got some moisture in there. And I cleaned it up, and it's usable. It's just little touch up on the seasoning. That's not too difficult to do. It's not sticky or grimy or anything like that. Just it looks worse than it is. But it is a really nice setup for what it is because, like I said, it's got the lid that becomes a pan, and it's got the big pot. It just doesn't have a handle or a bail that you could use on it or anything like that. That's why I like my big Dutch oven, my 12-quart Dutch oven, which is amazing, great for making stuff, especially stew. But we got some smaller bean pop style. Yep, I know they're fixable. For those people who do reseason their own gear, do they buy the ready-made seasoning stuff that Lodge sells, or do they use olive oil? Do they use
bacon grease?
I use bacon grease if you have it. I got rapeseed oil that works. I use that in conjunction with one of my linen cloths that I have. But my only thing I got to remember when I do that, you put it on as thinly as possible when you put it on. Do not try to overdo it. Otherwise, it gets sticky, and you have to redo the whole thing. Crisco works.
I can't get rid of this headache, sweetheart. I have to go.
Okay. Well, feel better. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe. I'll definitely see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye. Good night.
Bye. Good night. Bye, everybody.
Scott, if you want to come up, please come up. We can talk more. I could show you more. I got stuff I could show you that's actually pretty cool. Actually, I think my lid is right over here somewhere too. I think. I have no idea. It's probably under my pants and my brace and my other stuff. Oh yeah, yeah. Here's what I was telling you guys about. My number 3 Griswold. There's the number 3. This was totally this bad on the inside. You couldn't even see that there were words in here when I did this. And you can see how it looks now. Properly seasoned and everything, as you can see. It took a lot of work to get that part. I mean, you could not even feel the number 3. That's raised. It was so grimy and gunky. But I want to find a proper pan for this. And that would be a good little bush pot one, for bushcraft, I would think. Oh, it's okay. Hunting, do you make grilled cheese? If you do, what's your favorite kind of grilled cheese? That's the little thing says right here. What kind of cheese do you like? What kind of bread do you use? And how do you make it? Do you use butter? Do you use mayo? Do you use olive oil? Or do you use something completely different? Do you bake? Do you cook it on cast iron like I do? You could use a George Foreman? Do you use a little panini press or whatever you use? How do you do your grilled cheese? What's your favorite kind of cheese to use for grilled cheese? You never make grilled cheese? Oh, I'm sorry. Grilled cheese is the best. And I know that Rob probably makes it in bulk where he's at. And I do know when I'm probably done with this live, I'm going to probably go make myself a grilled cheese. It's going to be American and Swiss grilled cheese, but that's about it. You just go with a cheese sandwich. Nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I was telling people earlier that I saw somewhere here on YouTube somebody did it in an air fryer. Now, that would be interesting. We never tried that yet, but we're thinking about it because now an option, because Jenny actually technically has 2 air fryers, one big one, one small one. She can make 2 of them at the same time. I usually like my grilled cheese with tomato soup, but Jenny likes hers one way and I like mine another. I like mine condensed. She likes hers watered down. Hey, that's nothing wrong with that. If that's how you like it, there's nothing wrong with that. That's perfectly acceptable. Acceptable. Yeah, that's the word. Acceptable. Yeah. You could do a hot ham and cheese. And like I said, Jenny likes hers that way. And I'm not a fan of, ham and cheese in general, but that's what she likes. Folks, I'm going to let you guys know I am going to go to 9:30 tonight. Then I am done because I'm getting hungry again. I had a sandwich, but I don't think it was enough. But so I might consider making some grilled cheese. Here comes SD. Hey, Scott. How you doing, brother?
Hey, I might have to go turn the TV down. I was watching Into the Wild. Is it too loud?
I love that. I know that. I've seen it. Robert Redford and
nope, Into the Wild.
Is that the one about the guy in the bus?
Yeah, out in Alaska.
Yep. That one is sad. I've seen that one.
It is, but boy, I tell you what, it rings right here to me. In my junior high school days, I tell you what, that's my time frame.
Hey, yeah. Hey, remember, I'm in the same time frame you are.
I know. I could have figured you'd probably, yeah.
We're about the same age. No, I mean that one is really sad. The one I was thinking about, it's Into the Woods. It's a backpacking one with Robert Redford.
Robert Redford. I got that. Wilkie. I got that saved yet too. Yeah,
that's a good one too. I mean, it's like you and me going backpacking on the Appalachian Trail right now.
Right.
No, that's a buddy movie. Just wait, disaster movie waiting to happen.
Well, so you got a quick minute to listen to my squirrel hunting story?
Actually, I did catch I saw a video you sent something on a video about it or something.
Well, that was just out what we're doing. No, I didn't. No, I wish my buddy's got a doggone GoPro. He got it for shooting, so he can kind of keep track of how his times are and stuff, whatever. his mom got it for him. It's like, dude, I thought about last night. I was going to that cockroach job last night, and it's like, whap, where's that doggone GoPro? So we were out the, I don't know, second or third place we went Saturday, and it warmed up. It was like at the end of the day, it got to 6 above. Okay.
Woohoo!
Yeah. It was a heat wave. And he was ahead of me. He's got longer legs, he's taller than me, and snowshoes. He was ahead of me. I was wore out. And I fell down a few times. So did he. He hurt something in his leg, but he got by this tree. He's in the tree, the edge of the tree line, kind of like L shape, like a grove, normal grove, north and west side, And there's a squirrel here. There's a squirrel here on this tree. I'm looking up like, there's no nest. What do you mean on this tree? Where? And I'm like 10 feet away. So I trudge over there, whacking the snow off my Rozzy. And I get over there. And about the time I go to turn around the tree, I get a doggone stick stuck in one of the holes in my snowshoe.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm about ready to fall over and try and grab a hold of him to catch myself. I reach down, break the heck with it, just break it off, pull it off of there, and yeah, there's a hole. There's a big old knot hole, about like that in the tree, and there's fur right there. Well, to me, it looks like just squirrels going in and out. Hair got stuck on the bark or something.
Right.
I didn't think nothing of it. I reached in there and grab a hold of the fur. Well, son of a gun, I can't get it I want to pull off. I'm looking at my hand. So I pull my glove off. I grab a hold. I start pulling. Oh, it started pulling back. So meanwhile, my buddy starts laughing his butt off, just like screaming at me, "You dumb! What are you H doing?" Well, I don't know. It just looked like it was hair, and so then I start laughing so hard. I walk over like, I gotta get a breath. I'm just laughing so hard.
Well,
because he's frantic about it. I go back over after I get a breath. I yank on it. The squirrel runs up the tree. I take a couple shots at it as it's running. My buddy pulls up and gets to the top of the branch. Boom, 243, drops it. So he's like, was there another one in there? It's like, well, there's still hair there, so I don't know. So I tugged on it again, and the thing turned around and looked at me. So, moral of the story, with a couple sticks, we went back with 2 squirrels.
Oh, wow. How many points were those?
Those were 5 apiece, so we had 10 points.
Oh, you guys are doing it as a team or individual?
Yeah, the three of us were a team. Yep.
Then why is it that you put your hand in the hole?
Because I'm the wild man.
Makes sense. And you're not wrong, Hunting. Jeremiah Johnson was a really good movie.
Oh, that's another favorite. Yep.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one in a while either.
No, I think I own that one on DVD, but
I don't have that one.
I'm trying to think of the doggone the miniseries my dad gave me a couple of years ago. I got that doggone thing. I should have been watching that while I was laid up with my shoulder.
Was that Mountain Men?
It was for crying out loud. It's drawing a blank. It was back in the early 80s, I think. It was a miniseries on TV. I'm trying to think what the heck.
Well, I'll say it. Only ones I can remember from that type of era is there was Hawkeye back in the day.
Yeah.
Which was a good one, by the way. I think Linda Carter might have been in that one, I think. I don't know.
Oh, I'm drawing a blank. Like I said, I got it in a drawer upstairs.
Grizzly Adams, definitely. But yeah, love Grizzly Adams. Let's see. I'm trying to think of all the ones I know. Jeremiah Johnson. I don't know.
What was the one? Was it Mountain Men with Brian Keith? Brian Keith. And who else?
Let me take a look.
I love that Jeremiah Johnson.
Well, there was one called Man in the in the Wilderness, Jeremiah Johnson, The Mountain Men,
The Mountain Man, yeah.
Walking Thunder, Last of the Dogmen, Sacred Ground, Grizzly Adams or Grizzly Mountain. The one that Chuck Norris did, Forest Warrior. Yellowstone Kelly, never heard of that one. And a couple others. But I'm not familiar.
I think The Mountain Man. I think that was Brian Keith, and I don't know who else. I can't recall.
Let me take a look. Charlton Heston.
Charlton Heston, okay.
And Brian Keith.
Okay. I knew I should have known the other one too. Doggone it.
Oh,
I ain't seen that one in a long time either.
I just realized there was another one. Oh, give me a second. Oh, Paint Your Wagon. Would that count?
What's that?
Paint Your Wagon.
Paint Your Wagon. That rings a bell, but I can't place it.
That one is Clint Eastwood, actually.
Okay, that's where my mind went.
Yeah, The Call of the Wind, Mariah was in that one, and all that stuff.
First thing that came up after thinking Paint Your Wagon is like Josie Wales.
Well, the thing is, another good one could actually along the same time period would probably be Seven Brides for Seven Brothers, which is about the same time period as well.
Yeah,
but both of those are musicals, which most people are not into those as much as I am. But just because I'm weird, I like them because the music. I like the music. But yeah, the same time period, all that kind of crap. So, he's the Man on a Buffalo. The one that Dustin Hoffman did it. Man Called Horse. That's a different one, but yeah, that's a good one too.
Huh.
But the one that Dustin Hoffman did.
The Postman. That movie brought back memories back when I was at a. I'm almost said it, but I was at a hunting lodge. I was the property manager at a hunting lodge, and they had an old like for crying out loud, what the horseback riders, Pony Express.
Right.
They had the old Pony Express shack was still standing back then, about 10, 12 years ago. More than that. 15 years ago.
That's War Wagon is what you're thinking about hunting. But Little Big Man.
Oh, Little Big Man. Good grief. I ain't seen that. I wonder if I can find that.
Like I said, I could see it in my head. It took me a while to figure the name.
That's what the crazy one rode the horse backwards, wasn't it?
I think so.
That's what I was thinking.
No, but the thing is, that's around the same time period. All that stuff, all the same time period, though.
Well, I think it was Saturday night after that rabbit hunt, sitting right in the same chair, watching Blazing Saddles, falling asleep, and then about the time I crossed my leg, I had the worst Charlie horse in my leg from all that walking. Oh.
And you're not wrong about Blazing Saddles. That's a good one too.
Yeah.
We are big Mel Brooks fans here.
Good grief.
You guys, you should have known that already.
We could get together and do a movie night.
You're not wrong. We'd have to pick out, if we're going to do it, we're going to have to do it like start at mid-afternoon to about midnight.
Yeah.
It's a long one, I know. But it would totally be 2 movies, like a double feature, like they did back in the day. So you could pick 2 Westerns or something. I have no idea. Or Mountain Men style. Who knows? Something that features survival skills properly. I'm not counting Into the Wild because he died. He messed up.
That's I mean it's in that kind of area, but it's not like, yeah.
And also that one is a heartbreaker for me.
Yeah. That's kind of like Old Yeller type deal.
Yeah. Though I will say where the red fern grows would count.
I hate to see that.
That's a good one about coon hunting. So
Yeah.
that would probably fit. No, but that would be like a once a month thing.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't be on a Saturday because that's Cliff's night, but maybe a Sunday afternoon or something. I don't know. Just because I got to be able to get to sleep on time before we go to work the next day. So I got to, or Friday night.
That's my whole deal. Last night I come home. Well, wife got stuck in the driveway because of that blowing snow from Sunday out of the south. It left a big drift. I figured the road wasn't gonna be cleared anyway, so I'm not getting up early because we're not gonna get out. Well, she went and did it herself. She dug herself out. She got out, and so I get out there and okay, well, I worked a couple of counts, come back home, figure I got a CR job, cockroach job at 7:30 at night. I might as well come home and try and run the snowblower. It didn't run. It ran. I got it running this time, but it wouldn't do nothing. After that drifting and the melting from yesterday,
Right.
It wouldn't do nothing. I had to push the daggone thing all the way back to the shed, so forget it.
You have black powder, right?
What's that?
You have a black powder rifle, right?
Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah.
And it's got an extra pouch there. And this is from blackpowderbags.com.
Really? Never heard of them.
You should check them out. I picked this up for $5 at a yard sale. Now,
Oh,
I'm
geez.
sure that this is for a powder measure, this little part right here, but I put a ferro rod. But it's just a regular belt pouch.
Yeah.
But it's got three pouches technically. It's got the front pouch.
Then the one in the back.
Underneath, and there's the one behind everything.
Heck yeah.
I mean, but if there's also, I also have this one.
Don't make me tell you again, okay? Okay.
This was just a simple, just simple belt pouch. So I have done rendezvous and stuff like that several times.
Yeah.
The fact is, I just don't own a black powder rifle at all.
Well, I got a black powder rifle. I got a pistol. I just don't have the clothing and stuff. I got a pair of moccasins. The bottoms were cardboard. They're probably garbage now.
Okay, hunting and stuff was wondering how would a movie night work? Well, basically, we would be hosting. Basically, we'd probably make comments on this whole thing. As we're going to do like the old riff track style, make comments as we go. But he and I would probably be like, let me see. I'm not sure if we can do it with just two of us. Something like this, with both of us off to the side or something like that. And the movie would be over here. If that makes any sense. Or we could just be behind the scenes talking about it and making comments, asking people questions about the movie if they like. Or they could just tell us to shut up and listen to watch them.
I could figure out how to put my little dealy bob up there. I don't know how you do that now.
Do what?
Is it? Oh, like that. How do I make that my logo?
You have to change it on your side.
Like my sticker. How do I put my sticker up there?
I don't have mine up there. I can see if I can change. Let me change mine real quick. See, I'm not sure if I can do mine or not. It might be under the images or something. I have no idea.
I hesitate to hit buttons on live streams because I've messed up before and all of a sudden I'm gone.
I'm still trying to figure it out myself because I have no idea.
See, now what if I hit chat? No, I'm not going to do it. I think if I hit chat, I could probably chat, but then I probably don't see the rest of it. I don't know.
I have no idea how they do that. I'm just trying to figure that out.
If I had a green screen behind me, I should be able to do something with that too. But
Possibly.
Yeah, oh, forget it. There. Let's get back because I don't want to. I'm waiting for the text that supper's ready.
What's for supper?
Grilled fried egg sandwich.
Okay. I actually do that for breakfast.
We've had stuff ready. They're almost ready for chili for how long, and I just haven't got to it. And well, we're missing a hamburger, and she picked up a hamburger tonight. But to me, when I do chili, it takes half a day to do it right. But I'm good with just like throwing stuff in a pot and heating it up too.
I can't do mine like I want. I can do this, so give me a second here.
Yeah.
Let's do this just because I'm curious.
I don't know what the heck's that? That's a different one. That's like a skull.
It's not.
How'd you pick that?
Okay. At the bottom of your screen, you see your little picture of your video. Below this.
Pick my picture.
Give me a second. Okay. Down below, at the bottom of the StreamYard screen.
Okay.
You're doing it on your phone, so it might be a little different.
Camera.
Okay. Where it says your name and the picture of you and me side by side.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you see the little microphone that says mute mic and all that stuff? And the 3 dots?
Oh, yeah. The 3 dots says more.
Yep. Click on that.
Okay.
Edit.
Settings.
I think it's, yeah. Because mine says edit audio avatar.
Camera. Whoa. I don't know. See, I don't know what I did.
You just paused it.
I got it out of something.
Well, when you go to StreamYard, it'll tell you how to do that. Hey, Doug, how you doing, brother?
Settings. Camera. Oh. Mirror my camera if you're having issues restarting your device.
Well, it's usually in the little pieces down below. It's kind of hard to do on your phone.
Okay.
It'd be better if you had a laptop or something like that, or even a small.
Well, I'm hoping we can get as soon as this weather clears up and whatnot. It's already bad enough. FedEx left my box out underneath the mailbox on the road.
Oh no!
So
you need to get a box. You need a box you can put out there.
What's that?
You need a wood box to keep things out of the weather for them to put stuff in.
This wasn't bad. The doggone box is this huge for 3 little gas rings for an AR-15. That was ridiculous. I figured it would come in an envelope.
Right.
Thank God it was in a box though, because FedEx would have thrown it and it'd been blown away in the ditch or something.
I had medication do that once when I was living down in Osceola.
Really?
Yeah, I thought I lost my medication for my heart. And it just blew away because it wouldn't fit in the mailbox because it was one of those old school mail slots because it was an old school house.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you remember seeing me in that old house or not, but the house was ancient.
The little flip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My pill bottles wouldn't fit through the slot.
Or never at all.
So, but what you were saying, sorry for interrupting.
Oh, she was texting me, asking me about what ketchup or whatever I wanted with my supper.
Jenny likes hers with ketchup.
I like ketchup. Yep.
Yeah, but we'll discuss more about the movie night thing because we could pick out 2 good movies. I actually have a thing called Internet Archive that has a whole bunch of free movies and stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I found stuff I haven't seen since I was a kid.
Oh, nice.
I found Disney movie, The No-Mobile. Follow Me Boys, which by the way is a really good Fred McMurray movie about Boy Scouts, which is really nice.
That rings a bell. Huh.
Kurt Russell's in it as a kid. So yeah, we'll discuss it more when I talk to you tomorrow. You said to call you tomorrow, so I'll do that. And I wish I could get you down here to help me work on my truck or my van or something, because I mean I'd pay you big time.
But give me a holler. I don't know what time you get off.
2:30.
2:30. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I should be done by 3 or so. So something like that.
Because I'll be over at Jenny's workplace waiting for her to get off because my truck's got no heat right now, which is probably why it's overheating because no heat is escaping the engine.
Well, it's just what year is it?
98.
98, 250, right? Or 150?
Yep. 250. It's the light duty version because it's got 7 lugs instead of the 8 that normally have.
Wow. Huh.
Yeah,
they had to mess with everything, didn't they?
Huh?
They had to mess with everything, didn't they?
Yes, they did. I do know it needs a tune-up. It probably needs an oil change and filter change. That's not an issue. I've got money that's going to be coming in to cover everything. It's just that we got to have one vehicle that's 100% fixed in order to be safe.
Well, that's where we'll talk tomorrow. I ain't sharing all that on here.
Oh, obviously. I mean,
yeah.
there's other things we discussed too, because I would love to talk to you more about our get home bug out bag thing over at Watch Your Flea Market.
Well, that's I gotta get that. I got the dates to schedule down for that too, because
they haven't posted the new dates yet. As soon as I got them, you got them.
Well, June 6th, I'm busy that Saturday.
No. This is going to be sometime in May.
In May, okay, good deal. I got my library called me yesterday to talk about doing the class again. Well, this time it's this whole year. This year, the whole nationwide library classes are all about adventure, get outdoors, whatever adventure.
Do you need help?
I could use it. It's only one day. It's like Saturday, one class in the morning, one class in the afternoon.
I can bring my bows.
I got to figure out. It could be. Well, I don't know how many's going to be there. It could be 75 to 100 people. What they figure.
Well, the thing is, I've got bows.
This is like from 8 years to 14 or whatever, and it's like they want me to talk for 45 minutes. It's like that's not what my whole deal was about. But hey, I will.
You know me, I can talk.
Well, that's my deal. I said 45 minutes. That's all.
I know. I mean, to me, that's like a drop in the bucket for us. But no, I mean, between the two of us, we could come up with a good selection of stuff because I could show off some flint and steel stuff that most people don't. That's my specialty is flint and steel.
Did you see CR's comment earlier?
Which one?
About Scooter's got a lot to say.
Yeah, I heard about that. I saw that one.
Well, hey, I don't know. I got something to say. I'm going to say it. Whatever.
Now, Hunting, the way we could do is I could present the movie on here, just like I could show a screen, and we could watch the movie from that screen and everything else. But we would restrict it to people like this because that way, I'm just trying to figure out how we would get everybody in here. Actually, I just have everybody come to this link, StreamYard link, instead of the YouTube side. That way, we're not doing any copyright infringements or anything getting dinged on that side.
Oh, so, I don't know about all that.
Well, I don't want to get dinged. I'm already monetized. I don't want to get dinged. So,
right, yeah.
So I just do that, and we could watch a couple good old fashioned survival mountain man style stuff that shows off skill. The ones I would say Jeremiah Johnson would be a good one. Into the Wild is good to a point, but he also tells you what to not to do at the end.
Yeah,
because he misread the book.
Pay attention to all the details.
Right.
That's what
I think his book pages got stuck together, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that's what happened. He got his books caught together.
I'm like that. That's one of the things. Well, I'm very cautious about all that kind of stuff, but mushrooms I'm real cautious about, and that's right. The three I am pretty damn confident of now, but I just don't know. The two oddballs I've never ate or done anything with, so that's kind of
My Side of the Mountain.
Yep.
That's a really the books are better than the movie. mind you. 'Cause they
That's what my library course is actually. One of the books my library course is about.
okay, Hatchet is another good one.
That's the other one.
Okay, am I not knowledgeable about this stuff or what? Now, have you read all the books on Hatchet series?
No.
At the end of the book, the last book, he's not even 15 yet. He just walks away from home, grabs a canoe, and just goes off into the wilderness.
Oh, I gotta get caught up. Doggone.
He couldn't do it in the modern world anymore. He's not who he was.
I get that.
Yeah, that would be a good double feature for young children, young adults. Those two right there, because those while the first one is like a Disney style, they kind of slam over a lot of things on that one.
I don't remember. I just remember reading a book. The very first, I don't know. Good grief, was I in junior high or something? I think.
Yeah, and Hatchet. It starts off as a tragedy and works its way. Yeah. But it gets different as it goes on in the different books. So My Side of the Mountain actually has like 3 or 4 books on its own.
See, and I didn't know that either. The original movie, when I seen that, I was a kid, and I seen it in the state park I grew up in. The interpreter showed it tonight.
I first saw it on the Disney Sunday movie, if you remember those.
Okay, yep, yeah. Boy, popcorn and a Coke on a Sunday night.
We were at home watching it on TV on Sunday night, Channel 13. You know, it was on NBC every Sunday. And they do the Disney Sunday movie, and that would just have to be one of them that come on. And then when I seen the film first, then I read the books, I go, wow, they cut out a lot of stuff.
Wasn't Wild Kingdom on before that or after that? Before that?
I think that they're the one that sponsored it.
Okay.
Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom. They did a little snippet like a half an hour before or something like that. Then they're the one that sponsored that.
I gotta go. Supper's being delivered.
I gotta go tuck Jenny in. I mean, I'm on a little bit longer. We will discuss more about these kind of movies next time on Thursday if you're here.
All right, yeah.
Because I want to do this. I think since I'm already doing a trivia night one night on the first Tuesday of the month, I could do like on a Friday or something, do a movie night or something. If you're up, because that's the only night I know this. I don't have any of my friends are on.
Oh, watch my cord, puppy.
So you go get supper. I'm gonna say goodnight to you because I'm still going to make myself a grilled cheese because I'm freaking still hungry. Everybody, we both of us are out of here in about 5, 4, 3, 2,
Night, everybody.
1.
Take care.